Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. Today I started my day with a lot of liquids. You guys know I start every day with my Mary Ruth's Organics Liquid Morning Multivitamin. And then I had made a juice the day before, and I love making big batches of juice and then placing them into airtight containers. That way I can have them the next morning, start my day off on a really healthy note, and that's what I did. Lots of fresh fruits and vegetables and some ginger. I love ginger, it's my favorite. I had some of the juice yesterday and then just put some of it into an airtight container. And then this morning got to wake up, just give it a little stir, and I was able to enjoy some really fresh juice with my morning coffee. You guys know I need at least a little bit of coffee to wake up in the morning, but adding in the juice really makes a difference in just making my whole day just feel a little bit healthier and just a little cleaner. And you guys know with my coffee I have my vanilla almond breeze almond milk. It's my favorite almond milk. And yeah, that was my morning. And then about an hour after I had woken up, I was hungry. And that's what's really nice about starting your day with juice. It really does fill you up. And then for breakfast, I was really indulgent. For me, this is a pretty indulgent breakfast because you guys know I normally just have toast. We had some leftover tofu scramble, which is what you see. And on top of that, I'm putting some Daiya mozzarella shreds, so it's fake cheese, vegan cheese. And on my toast, those are my vitamins. On my toast, I'm putting some Earth Balance, and that's my breakfast. It was so filling. In our tofu scramble, we include some vegan sausage and peppers as well. So delicious. That's my favorite toast, my sprouted grain toast. And then I worked out that morning, and instead of having lunch when I got home, I decided to have a post workout smoothie. And in the smoothie, I included some frozen berries, a banana, some of the last of the juice, as well as some orange juice with some turmeric and then some spinach. The Garden of Life Raw Organic Protein Powder is the protein powder we have in the house, and I love Garden of Life. I think that they're an amazing brand. I use a lot of their vitamins. I just really, all their stuff has really good ingredients in it. I am not a huge fan of protein powders. I just don't like the way they taste. I don't like sort of the powdery taste. I can always detect it. But I found that with this smoothie, because there were so many berries and the juice, it just diluted it a lot. And to be honest, I didn't put a crazy amount of protein powder in. So if you're wondering how much protein powder I put in my post-workout smoothies, to be honest, it's really not a lot. It might be like 2 or 3 tablespoons, if that, and that's just because I'd rather get my protein in other ways. I'd rather get it in dinner or a snack versus a protein smoothie. So here you'll see me trying to force myself to put a little bit extra protein powder into our Vitamix. We love using the Vitamix. I think it's just such a great blender. We've had it for years and it's been wonderful. We recently got the blades changed out of it, but everything else works perfectly, just like new. And I thought the smoothie was such a beautiful purple color, and that's obviously because of the berries, and it was so filling. Now I had the afternoon at home and I didn't have to leave for work until sort of early evening, and this smoothie really filled me up. So this was around 1 o'clock, and then around 4 o'clock I knew that I was going to have to leave the house. I had an appointment at 7 p.m. So I thought that I would eat a bigger dinner earlier in the evening versus coming home at like 9 p.m. and then having a really filling dinner. So I decided for dinner to make some sweet potato. We had this big, huge sweet potato just begging to be baked. You guys know I'm an over seasoner. I love my sweet potatoes super seasoned, and so I just use a mix, to be honest. Rosemary, thyme is my favorite, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. I just use a little bit of everything, and I really love the taste. And I coat all of the sweet potato in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And yeah, I'm just, you'll watch me just over season those potatoes. I cook the potatoes at 425, and to be honest, I just keep an eye on them. So I'll check them maybe every 15 to 20 minutes, and when they start getting really caramelized, really brown, I'll check them a little bit more frequently just to make sure that they're not burning. I usually about 20-25 minutes into baking them, flip them over with a spatula just so that they get evenly cooked. Then with those sweet potatoes, I decided to cook up some Pacific organic baked beans, as well as chop up a bit of an avocado. And these baked beans were so delicious. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to show you guys there that while I was cooking dinner, I got hungry, and so I was just snacking on some blueberries as I was editing. I love blueberries, my goodness. And yeah, just added some Daiya cheese. We love the Daiya cheese shreds. They melt just like real cheese. And I included that into the refried beans, and then just put a little bit of avocado on the side. And I'll just throw a little bit of sea salt as well as pepper on top of the avocado for taste. And what was really nice was everything was sort of done around the same time, and so I was able to enjoy a really filling dinner. And again, I was eating at around 4:45, 5 o'clock, because I knew that I was going to have to leave a little bit later. And when I got home from my appointment, it was about 8:45, and I was feeling a little bit hungry, and so I had the Cascadian Farm Organic Cinnamon Crunch. Guys, the cereal tastes exactly like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it has a little bit less sugar, and it's organic, so you can feel better about yourself about eating it. I have that with some almond milk and some orange juice, the brand Uncle Matt's. I love their orange juice. This one has turmeric and probiotics. And guys, that was my whole day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.